Welcome to The Deep Dive. If you've been scrolling online lately, or maybe keeping an eye on the art world, you've probably seen this incredible buzz around AI-generated art. I mean, it feels like it's just everywhere.
It really does.
And there's a good reason. Get this. AI is apparently behind something like 81% of the big wins in digital art today. That's not just a number, it's a huge shift happening right now.
The seismic shift, you could say.
Exactly. And it's not just, tech folks noticing. Remember that amazing story about Boris Eldagson?
Oh, yeah, Sony Award guy.
Right. He obviously turned down a major Sony World Photography Award.
Yeah.
His winning piece, Pseudomnesia, the electrician, looked incredible, but then he revealed it was made entirely with AI.
And it fooled everyone,
Right.
even the experts judging it.
Totally fooled them,
Right.
which just goes to show the power, the reach, and maybe sometimes, the deceptive side of AI art.
It's a fantastic example, and it really sets up what we're doing here today. In this deep dive, we're aiming to give you a really practical guide. We want to focus on how you can actually take this powerful new tech and turn it into, well, a real source of income.
Yeah, moving beyond just the wow factor.
Exactly. Our mission today is to pull out the most important bits from all these sources. We've looked at articles, YouTube videos, the works, and basically give you a shortcut. Help you get informed about making money with AI art without having to wade through everything yourself.
Cutting through the noise.
Precisely. We're boiling it down to the stuff you can actually use.
Okay, and we promise there'll be some surprising facts, maybe a few aha moments, and we'll try to keep it fun along the way. So, let's get into it. What are the ways you can actually make money with AI art?
Where do we start?
Let's kick things off with the most direct route, selling your AI art itself. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but I'm not super techie. The good news is, selling AI art online, it's actually pretty straightforward to get started.
Yeah, the barrier to entry isn't as high as you might think.
And the potential, it's massive. They're saying the online art market could hit almost $24 billion by 2030. That's a lot of digital canvases looking for buyers.
It really is. And when you're ready to sell, there are platforms like freelance, which are known for being easy to use. Artsy's another good one. People rate it highly, like 4.5 out of 5. And it's pretty affordable, too.
Okay, so what's the process like? What do you actually need to do on these platforms?
Well, first step is building a portfolio, something that really shows off your style, your range. Then you upload high-quality images, that's key, quality matters, and write descriptions that are, captivating. Don't just say what it is, tell a story, evoke a feeling.
Make it more than just pixels.
Exactly. And crucially, use good keywords. Think of them like signposts helping buyers navigate to your specific creations in this huge digital marketplace.
That makes total sense. Keywords are everything online. But here's the big question, always. Pricing. How do you price AI art? It feels different somehow than traditional art.
It is different. That's a really important point. With traditional art, time spent is often a huge factor. But with AI, you can generate variations, iterate incredibly fast.
Right, you can make hundreds of images in the time it takes to paint one canvas.
Precisely. So your pricing might not be just about the time for one piece. It could be about the cleverness of your prompt, the value it creates, or maybe the exclusivity. Is this a one-of-a-kind AI generation? Or perhaps you're offering volume for custom work.
Interesting, so different models entirely.
Yeah, you could think about tiered pricing based on image resolution or the usage rights. You could even sell the prompt itself as a service for one-time use. Start reasonably, for sure, see what the market bears, but understand the leverage AI gives you.
And building that online presence.
Oh, absolutely vital. Share your shop links everywhere, social media, artist forums, engage with people who like your stuff. And keep adding new art regularly. Freshness keeps people coming back and helps your visibility on platforms.
Okay, now let's shift gears slightly. This next one. It feels like it really shook things up for digital art. NFTs. Non-fungible tokens.
Ah, yes, NFTs. They've definitely made waves.
It's like owning the official, unique digital version of something, right? In a world where you can copy-paste anything.
That's a good analogy. NFTs are basically unique digital certificates recorded on a blockchain tied to a specific digital asset. They prove it's scarce and who owns it. And yeah, the market for AI-driven NFTs got really interesting.
How interesting. Like, what kind of prices are we talking?
Well, on a platform like OpenSea, you can see AI NFTs ranging anywhere from, say, $244 up to over $1,600. It really varies wildly, showing there's real perceived value there. The trick is using AI to make something truly unique, not just another pretty picture.
And where do you actually create and sell these? Are there specific places?
Yep, several big ones. OpenSea is probably the most well-known, but there's also Super Rare, Nifty Gateway, Known Origin, Foundation, Manifold. Lots of options depending on the style and exclusivity.
So what's the main advantage for an artist using NFTs?
I'd say two things mainly. First, you often get a more direct connection with your collectors. And second, you retain more control and transparency over the ownership and potential future sales of your art. For AI artists specifically, the key is originality.
How so?
Well, don't just use a basic prompt everyone else is using. Maybe develop your own AI model, or find the unique seed number that gives your work a distinct feel, or combine AI with other techniques. The more unique your process and the final image, the better it'll stand out.
Okay, let's move from the purely digital to something more touchable. Print on demand and merchandise. People love having cool designs on shirts or mugs, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a great way to build a following and create passive income. You upload your AI designs, and when someone buys a t-shirt, a sticker, a mug, a poster, the platform handles the printing and shipping.
Nice. Which platforms are good for this?
There are quite a few popular ones. Teespring, Printful, Redbubble are big names. Etsy is also huge for this kind of thing. And if you want total control, you can set up your own online shop using something like Shopify.
And I read something really cool here. AI can even help run these shops better.
Yes, that's a fascinating application. AI tools can analyze customer behavior, what they click on, what they buy, and then offer really personalized product recommendations in real time. It's much smarter than just people also bought this. It predicts individual taste.
Which could mean more sales. Clever.
Very clever. And another angle here, related to print but different, low content books. Think journals, planners, coloring books. You can use your AI art to create really stunning, unique templates for these.
Oh, interesting. And then sell them where?
Platforms like Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing or KDP.
Yeah.
You design the interior using your AI art, create a cover, and publish it. It becomes another passive income stream from your digital creations.
Okay, how about something completely different? No paint, no printers. Stock photography.
Right. Using AI to generate images specifically for stock photo libraries. It's definitely a viable route.
So you build up a portfolio of AI images.
Exactly. Images businesses or creators might need. Then you upload them to stock sites. Shutterstock is a big one.
Right.
And they actually partnered with OpenAI.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Others include FreePic, Unsplash, Pexels, Pixabay, Adobe Stock, Dreamstime. There are many. And a platform called Wirestock can even help you distribute your images to several marketplaces at once, which saves a lot of time.
No, the earnings, I heard it can be quite low per image, like pennies.
It can be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something like $0.03 per image per month isn't unusual on some sites and often depends on downloads or purchases. But the advantage with AI is volume. You can potentially create a lot of images.
True. But I also heard some big names, like Getty Images, have banned AI art.
That's also true. Getty and some others have banned AI-generated content, usually citing worries about copyright and where the AI learned its skills from. So you absolutely have to check the specific platform's rules before uploading. It's crucial.
Good warning. So are there alternatives if you don't want to rely on those pro-download pennies?
Definitely. Instead of selling individual images, you could curate themed collections. Maybe 25 to 50 high-quality AI stock photos focused on a specific niche, say sustainable technology or remote work setups, and sell that collection directly for a set fee.
Ah, like a bundle deal.
Exactly. Or offer smaller collections as freebies to build an email list. Target bloggers, content creators, maybe even people looking for funny, quote, images or unique wall art. And don't forget, selling digital downloads directly, things like seamless patterns, textures, design elements on places like Etsy or Creative Fabrica.
Okay, this next one blew my mind a little. You don't even sell the art. You sell the instructions, the prompts.
Yeah, it's pretty meta, isn't it? Selling prompts is basically monetizing your skill and talking to the AI. There's a marketplace called PromptBase specifically for this.
So you sell the text description you use to get a cool image.
Essentially, yes. But these aren't just simple phrases. Good prompts are often quite detailed, structured instructions. They might specify hyper-realistic 3D render in the style of pop art, or like Japanese anime. They can include details about lighting, composition, mood, even negative prompts to tell the AI what not to include.
Wow, so it's like selling a mini recipe or code.
Kind of. It's selling the expertise, the secret sauce of prompt engineering. The buyer can often tweak it further too.
And how does the platform handle the money side?
Prompt-based takes a 20% commission, which seems pretty standard, and importantly, the seller keeps the copyright to their prompt.
That's fair. Okay, moving beyond just selling things, what about offering AI art services?
Right, this taps into the growing demand for custom AI work. You can offer commissioned pieces for individuals or businesses.
Like what kind of things?
All sorts. Logos, unique graphic designs, illustrations for articles or books, eye-catching social media content. Businesses are realizing AI can generate unique visuals quickly and often affordably. Platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, and Fiverr are good places to find clients looking for these services.
And what about licensing?
That's another big one. Instead of a one-off commission, you create an image and then you license it to businesses or individuals to use in their projects, maybe an advertising campaign, a presentation, product packaging.
So one piece of art can generate income multiple times.
Exactly. Multiple income streams from a single creation. But, and this is important, you need solid licensing agreements.
Yeah, the legal stuff.
Yep. The agreement needs to be really clear about how the artwork can be used, if it can be changed, and it should definitely state that it was AI generated and outline the usage rights based on that. This avoids headaches later on.
Good point. Connecting this to the bigger business world, companies always need fresh advertising ideas, right? AI art seems like a perfect fit there.
It really does. You can create custom visuals for social media ads, website banners, even physical billboards that are really attention-grabbing and communicate a specific message effectively. This could be project by project, or you might build ongoing relationships with businesses.
And not just ads, but website design too.
Absolutely. Custom AI-generated graphics, logos, backgrounds for websites or mobile apps. It helps businesses create a unique look and feel, enhancing that customer experience.
And here's a niche but brilliant idea I saw. Creating YouTube thumbnails using AI.
Yes, that's super specific but very valuable. There are AI tools now that can actually analyze top-performing thumbnails in a certain category. They look at colors, faces, text placement, emotional cues.
Wow.
And then the AI generates new thumbnail options optimized based on that analysis. It's a massive time saver and potentially performance booster for YouTubers.
That's seriously cool. Okay, shifting again. What if you're really passionate about this stuff and you're good at explaining it? Education.
Definitely. There's a huge appetite for learning how to use these AI tools effectively. Teaching workshops or creating online courses is a great option.
Where would you host those?
Platforms like Skillshare, Udemy, Coursera are ideal. You can teach the basics, how to write good prompts, how to use specific tools like Midjourney or Leonardo AI, but also cover how to sell the art, the ethical side, maybe even advanced stuff like fine-tuning AI models or blending different styles.
I've seen courses on Udemy like Leonardo AI, Ultimate Guide, or ones focused on passive income with Midjourney, so there's demand.
Huge demand. People want to learn this skill.
So beyond formal courses, how else could you share expertise for profit? Maybe something more ongoing.
Well, you could write an ebook or start a blog focused on AI image generation. Share tips, tutorials, reviews of new tools, your own journey. You can monetize that through ads, affiliate links to tools you recommend, or selling your own digital products like prompt packs.
Or become an influencer.
Yeah, absolutely. An AI image generation influencer. If you build a decent following on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, wherever, you can showcase your creations, talk about your process, share insights.
And how do influencers make money in this space?
The usual ways, really. Sponsored content, maybe reviewing a new AI tool. Affiliate marketing, selling your own guides, courses, or specialized prompts. The key is consistency, providing real value, and engaging with that community you build.
Okay, for the real tech heads listening, what about building the tools themselves?
Ah, yes. This is more advanced, but potentially very rewarding. If you have coding skills and you've developed your own unique AI art techniques, algorithms, or even a piece of software, you could sell those tools.
Where would you sell something like that?
Platforms like Gumroad or itch.io are popular for selling digital tools and software directly to users. It could be anything from a clever script that automates prompt variations to a custom-trained AI model that produces a very specific style.
And building tools like that would certainly establish you as an expert, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. It builds serious credibility in the field, beyond just being an artist using the tools.
What about getting your art seen in the, well, real world exhibitions?
Yes. Definitely consider AI art exhibitions at events. They're happening more and more. It's a fantastic chance to showcase your best work, get exposure, and critically network with other artists, curators, collectors, maybe even tech developers.
And presumably you can sell pieces at these events too.
Often, yes. Participating can directly lead to sales, taking your AI art from the digital screen into galleries and collections. It adds another layer of legitimacy and recognition.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ways to make money, but let's boil it down. What are the essential tips for actually succeeding in this space? It feels like it's moving so fast.
It is moving fast. So, tip number 1, develop your unique style. This is absolutely crucial. It's your artistic signature.
How do you do that with AI, though? Isn't the AI doing the drawing?
It's about how you guide the AI. Master prompt engineering, learn the nuances of talking to the specific AI tools you use. Experiment constantly. Find a unique seed value. Maybe fine-tune a model if you can. Play with unusual combinations of styles, colors, themes. Your prompts are your brushstrokes, in a way. Make them distinctive.
Got it. Prompt craft is key. What's next?
Build a strong online presence. We touched on this, but it bears repeating. You need a place to show your work, a portfolio website. Use social media strategically. Engage. Consider online contests. Make yourself visible where potential buyers are looking. Platforms like WordPress, Canva, Wix, Shopify offer affordable ways to do this.
Makes sense. Number 3.
Stay relentlessly up to date. This field changes weekly, almost daily sometimes. Keep track of new AI generators. Leonardo AI, DLE, Midjourney are big now, but what's next? Look for tools that make your life easier. Follow the community, attend events if you can, virtual or real. You snooze, you lose in AI art right now.
Okay, staying current is vital. What about the tricky stuff? Legal issues.
Right. Number 4, be very aware of copyright and intellectual property. This is murky water with AI art.
How so?
Well, the laws are still catching up. Who owns the copyright to an AI image? You, the AI company. Is the AI trained on copyrighted images without permission? These are huge questions. Understand the terms of service of the tools you use. Do they grant you commercial rights? Be transparent about using AI when selling or licensing. And keep an eye on how regulations are evolving. This could directly impact your business.
Definitely need to be careful there. What else?
Number 5, collaborate. Don't work in a vacuum. Connect with other AI artists, prompt wizards, maybe even traditional artists or designers. Combining skills can lead to amazing, unique projects and expand your reach. The AI art community is generally very open and collaborative.
Okay, collaborate. Number 6.
Optimize for market appeal and price smartly. Yes, express your vision, but also keep an eye on what people are actually buying, what trends are popular. And balance your pricing, cover your costs, subscriptions, time refining prompts, etc., but stay competitive. AI lets you test ideas quickly, so use that advantage.
Good practical advice. Almost there.
7th, diversify your income streams. We talked about lots of ways to earn commissions, NFTs, prints, stock, prompts, courses. Don't rely on just one. AI makes it relatively easy to generate different types of assets, so leverage that. Spread your bets.
Makes sense. Don't put all your digital eggs in one basket.
Exactly. And finally, number 8, think about scalability. If you find success, how can you handle more work without burning out or sacrificing quality? Develop efficient workflows. Maybe automate parts of the process, batch generating images, using presets for polishing. Think like a business, not just an artist, if you want long-term success.
Okay, wow. That's a lot to take in, but incredibly useful. So, wrapping this up, what's the big picture here?
The big picture is that AI-generated art is clearly not just some fleeting trend. It's a whole new field, a powerful new medium, and it's packed with real opportunities for anyone creative.
And the demand is definitely there and growing.
Absolutely. People want unique digital content, unique visuals. Now is genuinely a fantastic time to jump in, experiment, figure out your niche, and start building something. It's about using these amazing AI tools creatively and finding smart ways to share that creativity with the world and get paid for it.
So, final thought for everyone listening. Can you become the AI equivalent of Picasso?
Well, that's the challenge, isn't it? What unique mark can you leave on this brand new artistic landscape? The only way to find out is to experiment, stay curious, push the boundaries, and really see where your imagination, combined with this incredible technology, can take you.